There are individuals who go above and beyond in supporting the organisation's aims and objectives, giving up their time and skills to benefit the wider organisation, often putting its needs above and beyond their own. And I think a lot of people in this room would share that statement. As part of the Society's 50th anniversary celebrations, the opportunity has been taken to recognise a number of people who have committed, they probably feel they've been committed, who have committed their time and knowledge in support of the Society. Each of them has contributed in their own way, supporting the objectives of the Society and its members at both an international, national and local level. So, in no particular order, I'd like to call on these individuals, which I hope it will be a surprise to them, and in true recognition for their support, I'd like to call on Mr. Aubrey Andrews. So for those that don't...
Thank you. All I can say is, I have spent a lot of time with the Texel Society, but I've had a great time and thoroughly enjoyed myself. And thank you very much.
So for those that don't know Aubrey, and I'm sure there isn't many in this room that doesn't know Aubrey, he's been a well-known face to members of the Society. Aubrey's been a loyal and committed member, serving as a board member for over 15 years, as well as being a long-standing member of the Society's Breed Development Committee. As the Society's National Sales Inspector for over 2.5 decades, and believe me, doing one national inspection is tough enough, never mind 2.5 decades. Aubrey supported the Society's leadership team and contracted vets and personnel in delivering inspections of the Society's 4 national sales for those many years. And that's an incredible achievement. Aubrey's dedication to the Society has seen him travel many thousands of miles on its behalf, taking time away from his own businesses to ensure Society members are well served, other than those that have actually been thrown out of the national sale, and Society activities proceed successfully. So thank you, Aubrey, from a personal point of view. Thank you very much.
Okay, move on to the next one. Auctioneer, Clive Roads of McCartneys, has served as a society auctioneer at its English National Sale for more than 30 years. Firstly, when the sale took place in the 3-county showground Miserden and laterally in the home territory at Worcester Market. A dedicated professional, Clive has for many years supported local breeders through the Gloucester and Border Texel Club, ensuring the breed is promoted well on local sales and other events. Clive's association with the Texel breed runs deep and covers both nationals and local events. His service to the Texel breed and the Texel breeders covers a greater proportion of the Society history, a period has seen the breed's influence both locally and nationally expand hugely. So that's why we would like to give Clive Roads an award tonight, please.
Thank you very much, Jeff. First of all, many congratulations to the Society on reaching 50 years. That's a milestone, and it's not without hard work. Thank you on behalf of myself and of course McCartneys, because it isn't just one man that does a sale, it's a whole team, and the man at the top is only as good as the people with him. So that goes as much to the team at Worcester and McCartneys in general. So a big thank you very much. I'm very humbled to take this, and thank you very much indeed.
So moving on to the next recipient. This lady I've had the pleasure of working with for just over 16 years. I'd like to call on Joe Conington, who works for SRUC Edinburgh. So if Joe Conington will come and receive a dedication, please.
Never been one to not speak at an event. As they say, to all successful women, there is a good man behind them, and I've certainly got a very good one over there.
So those of you that don't know Joe, Joe's connection to the Society goes back to the early 2000s, and she's been instrumental over the last 20 years in supporting the Society in its research and development work in a number of fields. Joe's vital input has enabled the Society to access significant grants from Innovate UK and other sources, allowing it to undertake novel and often groundbreaking research work in fields such as health traits, carcass and meat quality traits. Joe has, throughout the last 20 years, made an outstanding contribution to the Texel Sheep Society through her research work and has supported the Society's aims in helping further develop its aspirations in the areas of performance recording and genomic evaluations. So thank you, Joe.
Okay, move on to the next one. For many years, one of the auctioneer for the Society's Scottish National. Brian has seen the development of the breed firsthand in its original heartland round Lanarkshire on the Scottish borders. Brian's association with the breed extends beyond his annual event, also being auctioneer for the Select 7 Inland Sale, as well as the Scottish Club Sale held at Lanark, on the breed rings at Texel Ram Sales. Brian will have many highlights, selling Texels, and I'm sure selling Double Diamond will be right up there. A mark of Brian's dedication to the Texel breed and the people involved with it is that he was the Scottish Texel Club first ever secretary, a position he held for more than 30 years for the club's formation in 1985 until he stepped down in 2017. And this is why we'd like to give a recognition award to Mr. Brian Ross. See if we can get another 1,200 bit.
I don't know if I can. Can I just say I'm very honoured to receive this award. I'm not used to speaking publicly. I know when I stand in an auction ring, you think it's come naturally, but it actually doesn't to me. But I'm deeply honoured with this. I mean, I've been very privileged to sell some of the best Texel sheep ever been made available in this country. Between what I do in Lanark, what I do in Kelso, and what I do at Select 7 Sale. And it's an honour I've had for the last goodness knows how many years. And I hope to continue it for a little while longer. But it's been a great privilege, and I've made a lot of friends in this world, and Texel friends I've made an awful lot of all over the country. And I'd just like to thank you all for your support over the years, and hope you all continue to come to Lanark and other sales as well. Thank you very much indeed.
Finally, for the recognition awards, I've had the pleasure of working with this gentleman for the last 16 years, and in particular during the phase where every one of you have benefited from his input, and that's in the development of iTexel and the core software that we use. He has a background in software development, he has a very informed approach to Texel breeding, and it's led him to being a long-time supporter of performance recording through the Society's Texel Plus Genetic Improvement Service. Paul's unwavering, dedicated advocacy for Texel Plus has gone beyond the breed, seeing Paul's views and expertise sought out by journalists and others in the industry. Additionally, Paul's software industry experience proved invaluable, as I say, in the development of the iTexel database, which was a considerable undertaking for the staff, but also for the organisation and the board. So they very much welcomed his input. His understanding of both the needs of members and the intricacies of software engineering ensured the database was fully serviceable and delivering to the requirements of the society, its members, and all those allied to the Texel breed. So I'd like to call Mr. Paul Phillips.
Oh gosh, that's been ripped from the website. After that music, I hope I can say something that lives up to that. I think, well, first of all, huge honour. It's probably one of the first awards I've ever won. I'll ring my dad later because I left him at home to look after everything and he's 96. I think to pick up on what Joe said, behind every great man, there's a great man and team. There's a good man in John, Ailish, Ed, and everybody else, and the board as well. Obviously, projects like iTexel have a frightening number of zeros at the end of them, but I hope you've all seen the benefit of what's been delivered. And we have a platform which is very, very scalable and can live on for the future, which is fantastic, which means fees can be kept low and benefits increase exponentially as we move forward. So you've heard enough from me. Thank you very much indeed. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, just before we do move on to the next section of the awards, we actually do have another recognition award to give out. It is a bit of a surprise. No idea is getting it, but I think you'll deserve the time to read this out. He's definitely deserved it. One final recognition award that the Society would like to give out this evening is to John Yates. He is not aware that he's receiving this, and we all have been keeping it a secret for him. Sorry about that. It is now my job to attempt to summarise John's 16 years of learning how to overcome the technical, political, social and economical challenges of leading a sheep breed society, which challenging itself. John started the society back in 2008, and there's no doubt that his leadership and vision has modelled the society governance, structure and reputation into what it is today, resulting in what I believe is a breed society that is prepared for the next 50 years. John often says that the Texel Sheep Society is a people's business, not a sheep business. This could make the achievements more remarkable. Some may even agree that managing sheep could be a lot easier than managing people. His passion for the continual development, improvement and efficiency have revolutionised the society's outputs, from promotional materials, sales events and breed development. This mindset is the foundation that the service provided to the membership and wider industry are built on. John's drive to advance the Texel message has enabled the breed to maintain its position as the leading terminal sire in the UK, as well as an increase in popularity in the national flock. His passion for science and technology in the business has allowed the society to be involved in several globally significant research initiatives, covering everything from health and welfare, meat production and quality, feed efficiency, and more recently, measuring emissions to strive for net zero. All of which have been underpinned by genomics, which has contributed to the Society becoming the first in the UK to introduce routine genomic evaluations for all animals in the flock group, which is almost 3 million sheep earlier this year. A fantastic achievement that has been the result of 15 years of blood, sweat and tears. Among all of this, we anticipate his greatest achievement is that of the Texel database. Texel was released in 2020, which was a year, as we all know, that faced enough problems of its own. And this was a great positive that year. Its development transformed society services both for the in-house office team and the membership. However, putting theory into practice was always more difficult than anticipated. As ever, there were some unexpected challenges to overcome. MVP became a new buzzword in the office apparently. John has always had the society best interest at heart, guiding him and the board to decisions that they make. The membership is so grateful for your enthusiasm, patience and attention to detail, and has given the society for us all those years. And this is why we all would like to present you, John, with the 50th anniversary special recognition award.
I'm a man of very few words, and I'm really humbled. So thank you, everybody. And if you want to know what MVP means, I'll have a chat in the bar later.
Okay, we'll move on to the National Flock Competition Awards. And I'd like to invite Roy and Liz Campbell up, please, to present these awards.